I don't really care who won, but it's interesting to me that an MMA fighter walked into a boxing match with the boxer.
Right.
Not only did he not get manhandled and destroyed, it wasn't just close, it wasn't just competitive. You could argue that Francis Ngannou won the fight. Well, you could make that argument on Twitter. Not here. We don't care. We're martial artists here, so we're much more interested in the strategies and tactics that Francis Ngannou used against Tyson Fury. And just in case you're wondering, why are we talking about the tactics that the fighter who lost was using? That's okay. You're just kind of an idiot.
Can't fight.
Yeah, you can't fight. We get that. There's nuance to this. He fought he's not a boxer. Right. He fought the biggest, baddest, most fighting man in all of boxing, the lineal heavyweight champion, and lost barely. We're totally okay with learning how to do that. We're going to talk about the knockdown in round 3. Blackie Chan hasn't even seen the fight. All right, so he's finding all this out with you if you haven't watched it yet. The fight was okay. I don't love boxing.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury didn't really. I'm just like, this is the guy.
He threw some jabs.
He just did a little bit of. He did a very little bit of stuff. We'll talk about the knockdown first, and also the strategies in the fight. But let's go ahead and get it out of our system. Comment below, who do you think won? The only reason I'm curious is because all the boxing pundits and boxing guys say, oh, clearly Tyson Fury won. All the MMA guys are saying, Francis Ngannou was robbed. He wasn't robbed. You're using that word incorrectly. But Hard to Hurt viewers are sort of a eclectic bunch. So like, I'm super curious. What do you say? Comment down below. The knockdown. He knocked him down in round 3. This is how he knocked him down. You be Tyson Fury, I'll be Francis Ngannou. That makes the most sense, right? So Tyson Fury threw like a slapping left hook and a straight right. And then the next time, he threw that slapping left hook and he threw the straight right, but it went, no, it wasn't even that good. It was just this. Like, this is all he was doing. Now, I don't know whether he was going to the body because he was still standing up tall. This guy's supposed to be a really great boxer. And he was just right here up tall, squared up in range where Ngannou could hit him like that. I don't know if it was intentional. What I kind of think is the first combo came, boom, boom, and then Francis was boom, and he was throwing it. And I think Tyson felt that, like felt it coming, and it kind of maybe his hand went down. Maybe his plan was to do like one of these. He was going to abort. I'm not sure it was a body shot. Who knows? Who knows what's going on in these guys' head? You can't ask them because they fucking lie. In the interviews and stuff after that. You know, boxers and MMA fighters just lie through their teeth about what was happening and what they were thinking. Even the best in the world. Right. Slaps him. 3, 2, 3, boom! And he hit him right up here in the top corner of the head. And this is a wobbler, man. Right. This is a wobbler. Boom! Tyson Fury hit his butt. Down he goes. He got right back up. Now here's what I do like.
Fat.
Yeah. Here's what I do like about Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury does some stuff when he's hurt. He has great composure. Like, you can't tell this guy when he's getting his ass kicked. You can't tell.
Right.
When he fought Deontay Wilder and he sat up like the Undertaker, he was literally dead. He was like wasted. And they got to like 5 or 6, and he's like, all right, I'm good. This is what Tyson Fury did. This is brilliant. This might be one of the reasons he won. I don't know. Might have been psychological, either to Francis or to the judges. He gets knocked down. Then when he got up right away.
He goes full Rocky.
He went to the neutral corner like he knocked down Ngannou. He was like, boom. And he was like, and he ran over to the neutral corner. Like he was waiting for the ref to count out Ngannou. Like, it was hilarious. So that was the knockdown. So that should be a 10-8 round. That was round 3. And then Francis won round 4. I don't know who won how many rounds. I did miss 2 rounds because I had Maddox. We were driving, and Maddox is supposed to be telling me what's happening. He's just watching it going, ooh, 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 ooh. So I don't know. But he said that there was one round where Francis hit Tyson Fury like 20 times. After the knockdown, Tyson Fury didn't do anything but circle around the perimeter, throwing jabs, and doing this stuff. Yeah, jabs to the body, whatever. Yep, you look just like him. And that's where the strategies from Francis Ngannou came into play. That's where they really started to show. And there was a couple key strategies. They're not complicated. You can do them. I'm going to tell you exactly what Francis Ngannou was doing and why he was so successful. One super interesting, like highly technical aspect of this is that both men used both stances. In other words, both of them did some orthodox. He switched to southpaw. I switched to southpaw. He switched back to orthodox. Like, there was a lot of this going on, and they picked different stances sometimes, and they got into open stance a lot. Open stance is when both of us are in opposite stances from each other. So, this situation. Francis has a good straight left. Like a really good straight left from southpaw. That came into play later. But Francis was doing what you're supposed to do here, which is like, no, I'm Francis. You're Tyson.
Right.
Right, yeah.
I thought you was the black one.
Yeah, yeah. And aren't you Cameroonian? Yeah, didn't we picked the anyway. Hey, we were kids. Like, I'm Francis Ngannou, right? So Francis Ngannou was playing with the lead hand the way you're supposed to. We're trying to shut down this lead hand, and it makes it about that rear hand. So you're trying to, yeah, and that's what Tyson Fury was doing. This whack shit here, just kind of swatting at it. And Francis was doing some good shit with it to get that straight left going. And they did like this too. And at one point, they were both southpaw. You know, they did it all. They did every iteration, every permutation of stance. They did it. Francis was doing it correctly. Tyson Fury was, no, it was worse than that. Worse than that. It was he was literally doing this. This is your guy boxing? I don't know. Anyway, now Francis looked for that kind of overhand lead hook. He looked for it a few times, but Tyson Fury was having no part of it. He was like he wasn't going to be in there for any of that. And so he was circling away. All right. Now what Francis did that most even pro MMA fighters messed this up. So Francis, and remember, this is Francis 2.0 that we're doing. This is not helicopter. It's not that Francis. This is the Francis that beat Stipe Miocic. This is Francis that boxes as well as he shadow boxes.
Right.
So as Tyson's trying to circle, Francis cut him off and kept in that pressure fighting range that, like, you're in danger. Like, this is bad. Yeah. What a lot of people do when they go to even pros do this. Even pro boxers, pro MMA fighters. The guy will go and he'll follow. And then you end up giving the guy the center of the ring. Or MMA fighters are the worst about this. The guy will try to circle away and they get too greedy and they end up like getting in close. Yeah, and the fight gets all fucked up and you end up in the clinch. Speaking of the clinch, Ngannou was beating him in the clinch. And Fury's supposed to be like a clinch guy. That's supposed to be one of the ways that he beats people is by hanging on him and wearing on him and clinching him. But you're trying to clinch fight with the real world heavyweight champion of MMA. He's still the real champion, right, in my opinion.
I mean, he didn't lose it.
Yeah.
Never lost it.
He's still the champion. He's still my heavyweight champion. So the clinch, which factors into boxing. Oh, by the way, do you want $500 worth of free Rev Gear stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to get a $500 Rev Gear gift card, Rev Gear makes the Rev Gear S5 gloves. They're the official glove of RKM Training and Hard to Hurt. Great sparring glove. All they want is your email. You just go enter your email. That's the only thing you have to do. And you're entered in a drawing to win a $500 gift card. They're giving one at the end of October and one at the end of November.
Especially because they probably already have your email.
Yeah, just give it. So Fury was trying to tie up Ngannou. No, man, I got inside position. I got the collar ties. I had the bicep ties. He was working them with collar ties, bicep ties, frames. He even got a couple of these. And he was able to turn him. And when he would turn him, he would pursue the correct way. Like the way, like guys, I don't know, like guys who've been clinch fighting and MMA fighting. And also who are good boxers. So Tyson would try to come in. Dude, I think Tyson tried to shoot a double on him. Because at one point, yeah, Tyson Fury went full super low. Dennis. Yeah, and Fury had him like, Ngannou had him like this. I'm like, bro, this ain't the move. He should have cranked him up a little bit. It was really bad. So he would try to come in to wrestle him. Ngannou would turn him and pursue perfectly. Like, not rush, not push, not smother. Turn him, move him, and then he's right on him. Like that. So, using good ring control, excellent clinch mechanics, and scoring the knockdown, Ngannou, I think, showed more skill. Tyson Fury is supposed to be he's the lineal champion. It's not like one of these bullshit championships where like there's like 75 different champions. He's the guy.
Right.
And Francis Ngannou almost beat him. So I'd say Francis Ngannou has a great boxing career ahead of him. He's like, who?
The first one.
Yeah, he fought the guy and almost won. He could fight, dude. Is there any?
Is it worth seeing?
Yeah. Does he fight
Wilder?
Does he fight Deontay? He fights Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
And I think he smokes him.
I think so too.
I think he destroys him. I think okay. I'm gonna put on my tinfoil hat for a second. When they were announcing the scores, the first judge, 95-94, Ngannou. Fury clapped. Good for him. Why would you do that if you weren't sure? He knew he was going to win, and he said, good for him. He gets the moral victory of one judge scoring it for him.
Right.
Did Tyson know he was going to win in that moment? Because I would be like, if they said 95-94, Ngannou, and I'm Tyson Fury, I'd be like, oh shit. What the fuck? I would either be visibly, what the fuck?
Right.
Or I'd be like, visibly,
oh shit.
Oh shit. Maybe you could say he's like, nah, we're good, man. I'm not worried about it. But I don't know. He looked too like good for Francis.
At least he gets one.
If I'm Tyson Fury, I'd be like, fuck Francis. You know. He did show him a lot of respect. A lot of respect. He was like, all throughout the thing, he was like, he's gonna be good. Like, this isn't like Mayweather and Conor.
Right.
Where everyone who knew what they were talking about was like, Conor doesn't have a chance.
Right.
This one, most of the people that knew what they were talking about was like, the hardest puncher that has ever lived, you know, with 10 rounds to hit you, you know. But Tyson Fury's made a different stuff, man. He's just made a different stuff. So anyway, okay, so Tyson Fury comes out, you think you're going to outbox me? Boom, boom, okay. Boom, whang, boom. You get up like you knocked me down. Oh, and dude, he gave him, tell me if this is a thing, he gave him like a little, after the knockdown, he hit him, boom, he fell, and then Ngannou gave him a little, kind of like a, I don't know what this dance is, but it was dope. He looked at him like, woo, wooga booga, like you're scared now. Like,
what's up, fool?
Yeah, it was cool. So he knocked him down, and then Tyson didn't do nothing but circle and keep away, and Francis cut him off at every step. Correct distance. He threw straight punches. He tried the overhand left a few times. Tyson won none of it. So Tyson started the jab game. They went to open stance, and Ngannou was able to play with that lead hand to get to his left. And then when Tyson got in trouble, he pushed the clinch. Boom, turned him, stayed with the correct pressure fighting range, never getting too greedy. Ngannou outboxed this dude. He didn't just beat him in a fight. He didn't do his old stuff. He missed a few of these, but it was clean, it was technical. It was impressive. So not only is Francis Ngannou still my MMA heavyweight champion, I think there is a solid chance this dude becomes the world boxing champion.